good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. As always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, it's all free. And of course, the channel's called Living La Dolce Vita, living the sweet life. I call it the good life, but there we are. Right, what day are we today? Monday? No, Tuesday, the 21st, I believe, of July. So I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think the last film I was hand weeding all this patch, so that's all done now. And I had a few spare plants, brassica plants, to transplant into the gaps I had. Hopefully they're all going to come. Now I don't know if you can see through there. I'll lift the cover so for you to show. To show you that. So that is crimson clover that I planted. It's obviously coming up there now. But I have been watering it every day. Make sure, you know, because I don't want to lose it. Oh, just spotted. These weren't here yesterday. French beans eventually start to come. So I won't starve. Right, today's plan then is to, or at least make a start. I don't know how far I'll get in this heat, although it is feels a bit cooler. The breeze feels a bit cooler. So take all these stakes out. Well, take the string off first. Take all these stakes out. Cut all these broad bean plants down, and then eventually clear up that bed. You can see it's getting a bit clearer now, because now that nearly all the leaves have gone, you can see where I've planted the brassicas. Do you know, I can't remember if these are Brussels sprouts. I'm hoping they're Brussels sprouts. I don't think I've put a label in. I must start doing that, putting labels to tell me what I'm planting. Or I could just leave it as a nice surprise for me when they need to come. Anyway, so they've survived in between the broad beans. Obviously I'll leave them behind. And then, yeah. And then eventually I need to start thinking about putting a string around this asparagus plants, the fronds, just to stop them collapsing. But they're holding their own at the moment. But if we get any high winds, then that won't last for long. Right, so I'm just going to get set up. First thing I'll do is take the string off, and we'll go from there. Bye for now.
Come out. Which one? The Canada. All them. They're all right.
I'm going to set this to time lapse now. I don't know if you did pick up on the gentleman that was commenting. I'll have to check back on the video to see if he's picked up. That was John. Bit of a sad story. He's well, basically he's got cancer now, and it's not looking good for him. I think it's terminal, so I don't inquire too closely. But yeah, there we are. He's 87 now, so I suppose you could say he's had a good innings, but even so, bit of a sad, because he's a good sad story, but he's a good, excellent gardener. We have a good old Mickey take of each other. Anyway, I'm going to set you on to time lapse. Okay, so that's the string off and most of the poles. Don't know why those particular two are in that, so solid that I can hardly get them out. Well, can't get them out at the moment. I'll sort them out shortly. Anyway, before I'll worry about those later, those metal poles. Now then, so the next thing is to take all the old broad bean stalks out. Obviously I'm going to collect as much seed as I can for next year, of course. Now then, the general wisdom is to chop the plants down to the base. Yeah, and then leave the roots behind, which also contain the nitrogen. Let's just pull this one up if I can. Now, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I don't know if you can see all these little roots that are off it. Now normally they'd be covered in little white lumps, which is the nitrogen, but as you can see, there's nothing on that plant. So the only advantage of leaving the plant in is to allow this to stay in the ground and rot away eventually. Just wondering which would be the easier, to pull them out or cut them down. Yeah. Well, that was fairly easy to come out. Right, let's, because there's no stalks on it. No seeds on it. Right, let's cut one down instead. Yeah, that was fairly easy. Sorry, I don't have that caught that on camera. Trying to do this one-handed is quite tricky. Obviously, I've got a bit of weeding to do. Where's that? Right, now then. Bending over in this heat. Right, so what I'm going to do now, a little bit of real time and a bit of time lapse. Okay, whew. So I've got, what have I got? I can't think straight in this heat. Oh dear, got a sweat on now. Anyway, sauce always up, or cut down, whichever way you want to term it. Right, 11:30, so I'm now going to go back home, have a cold drink and a coffee, come back later, and during which time I can put some more juice back into the camera battery because it's running low. So now then, looking at this, I got yeah, not too bad. Got the odd gap. I'm wondering whether to bother filling them in or whether to just leave it. I think I've got enough plants there now, surely to goodness. Yeah. White butterflies around. This is the only trouble now. If I go away, the butterflies will be in here, they'll be laying eggs, so I'm going to be on my toes when I come back. It'll be alright for a few days, but okay, bye for now, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, welcome back everybody. I'm afraid the heat has got the better of me. So I've managed to pull those last two poles out, and I've raked off all the debris that, you know, the leaves, etc., to the side here, and I've weeded as I've been weeding as I'm going, so it's all clear now. I've watered the plants. They've had a drop of water, so I'm gonna let this dry off a bit before raking it up, and then debating what to do really. Whether to plant some more clover, or whether but they'll certainly need netting now that they're exposed. The white butterflies will be at them, no problem, no doubt. Right, okay everybody, so that's all the broad beans that I've removed from up there, and that's the seed which I shall take back with me to the house. Clean these out a bit, get rid of all the bad ones, etc. So I'll take those with me, and when these have dried out a bit, I'll collect these as seed as well. Might as well. Oh, there we are. When is this weather ever going to break, I wonder? Anyway, yes, I think that'll do for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.